Glenn,
Mitchell.
Nick.
and this is your weekly Playdate update. Let's Playdate! Hello, friends, and welcome to our new series, Let's Playdate. I'm Glenn, and I am joined today with our co-hosts Mitchell and Nick. For those unfamiliar with the Playdate system, it's a cute little yellow handheld device with a crank. This tiny system is packed with a full season of games, 24 games in total. Every week, 2 of these indie games are unlocked on the Playdate, and we're going to test drive them out live. You're seeing the Playdate system's 1-bit display being broadcasted on my computer. Now let's begin. Hey folks, it's Glenn, Mitchell, and Nick. We're doing our Let's Playdate series. This is Flipper Lifter.
Okay.
It even has its own little custom animation. So
We stepped straight into the lift.
yeah, we did. So this game has a pretty. It doesn't really tell you much, but it's you just gotta pick up these penguins and then bring them to the floor that they would like to stay on.
All right, it seems simple enough.
It's very Game & Watch-esque. I like the music.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wrong way.
Is nice.
So you can pick
I'm
up
assuming
multiple.
you don't want to leave them waiting.
No, you can pick up multiple penguins at a time, but your elevator actually goes slower. It gets heavier. These are heavy. These are big guy penguins.
Yeah, these are heavy fellas, but we like it like that.
Go back up here. Oh, okay, we got another floor.
I was about to ask how this game progresses, and I can see now it was thrust upon me.
Yep.
We got Hotel Mario with Wonderland music from Roller Coaster Tycoon.
It's funny because whenever I first saw this game, that's what I was thinking. Is Hotel Mario.
Oh, you gotta get there quick.
This music sounds like it would be on a ride in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Kind of. So in case it's not obvious, anytime you deliver somebody, you get a point, but also your timer, goes up and down.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I feel like there was a Flash
missed
game
that
that
guy.
did this.
Is it every 10 stars adds another floor?
Maybe. I haven't played very much of this game. This one just came out today.
Oh,
On my
you
Playdate
just
system.
got that one.
Yep. I'm gonna go up here. Don't want to leave these penguins waiting.
Yeah. What kind of elevator would you be? Certainly not a good one.
Oh, we got another floor.
It looks like it's every 10 stars.
Got it. Okay, so it seems like going down is faster, like, no matter what, maybe?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You're just dropping.
So it kind of gives you, like, there's more skill to it, like, you kind of have to think about where you're going.
A little bit more planning.
Right. I like this game. This is definitely one that I feel like I'm going to be playing on the Playdate a lot. Like I said, I think these Game & Watch style games just work very well with the system.
Yeah, definitely score attack style games really seem to fit the system well.
Exactly. Oh, we got a whole bunch of guys in here.
Ooh.
Oh, missed him. Oh well. So you kind of have to be careful with the crank. If you barely move it during certain parts. Oh, get out! Okay, there we go. That's close.
Uh-oh. I hear it sound. Oh, is your timer's running out?
My timer. I'm gonna go this way.
Nice. Oh, you get a tiny bit of time every time you drop one off.
Yeah. Oh, 50. Got another floor. Oh, I shouldn't have waited. We got 50
Nice score.
stars. Very nice. So as you can see here, we have some sort of goal. We want to get 75 at the very least. I wonder, do we unlock like a different building? If we get 75, let's try to shoot for 75 here.
Okay.
I wonder who developed this game. I see that it's published by it's Serenity Forge, is that their name? They published like Doki Doki Literature Club and a few other games.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know who made this.
I mean, there's the credits option. Maybe we ought to take a look at that next time we're on the menu screen.
Perhaps so. Oh, wrong way. That is a bad thing with the crank. Since the crank is on the side of the system, sometimes it's not clear, you know, are you going up or down?
Kind of get used to it.
Right.
Just kind of have to feel it out.
Here they come.
It seems like just getting the handle of it as the number of floors increases. It's not too bad here at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. I might need sports commentary on this one as we get more penguins.
As it gets more intense.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see whenever it starts getting hectic, when it really starts getting hairy. Yeah, it seems like the dominant strategy in this is to always try to pick one up for everyone that you put down, basically.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Just do the strategy that normal elevators use.
Just randomly go
down.
floors.
Yeah. All the way up, down, up, down.
So like Mitchell, are you saying I should only do 1% at a time like that, or what?
No, I'm just saying for like, it's always good to be able to pick somebody up anytime that you're like releasing people.
I see.
So the ideally never having an empty elevator is kind of the goal, I guess. So that you're not wasting time moving between floors unnecessarily.
There's nobody even here.
Obviously right there you didn't have a choice, but all right. Take them
What was
up.
up with that? There was nobody there.
Yeah, it was just a nice little lull in the penguins. That kind of, your time just kind of went down there.
I'm gonna pick
Wasn't
these guys up.
particularly your fault. Okay.
Clock is ticking. This
Let
one.
him out. Let him out. Let him out. Nice. Oh, it would have been a lot nicer if you had to go the other way. Oh,
Right.
they're the same floor.
No.
Oh.
I blame the game for that time.
Yeah, that one did have a weird little lull in the penguin situation.
Do any of these names look familiar?
Ah, SFX, I see.
Not that I recognize. I'm sure their families would know.
So I feel like if I were to make a change on this game, what I would do is anytime the doors open, I would make the penguins on that floor move faster.
They would rush to the elevator.
Right, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Also, make it so the bottom floors fill up with water like you're the elevator on the Titanic.
Yeah. And halfway through, or an hour in, the whole thing turns upside down like the Titanic too.
And it splits in half and breaks.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that'd be
one
cool.
of the penguins falls off the back into the propeller.
And there's also like a bunch of like doors floating everywhere, but there's only like, they're big enough for 2 people, but there's only 1 person on top of them.
Only one
Yeah.
penguin on them, yeah.
Yep.
I feel like this is a bad start. I'm not doing this very well.
Probably want to reset. Like a Cuphead runs. Got to reset.
Like a speedrunner where you didn't get the optimal RNG at the very like first 10 seconds. Just hit the restart.
I have to watch the 10-minute opening cutscene.
Classic. That seems like really the most miserable part of speedrunning it. If you choose a game that has long unskippable parts, because you just have to wait, and the second you mess up and you reset, you just gotta wait again. I guess that's why people don't really speedrun those kinds of games. It'd just be miserable for
Like
both people playing and watching.
Yeah, people who speedrun like RPGs and stuff, who just like mash buttons the entire time. It's just like, why would you even want to speedrun that?
Yeah, it just doesn't seem fun to do. Like, why would you want to do an RPG? Like,
every game is an RPG, according to Steam.
I might be biased in that I don't really love RPGs to begin with, in terms of like role-playing RPGs.
Turn-based RPGs.
Yeah, turn-based. Sorry, not role-based. Turn-based. But yeah, it's like, why would you want to just sit there and button mash through that? Like, I think the most interesting games that are speedruns are all the like movement-based games, it seems. I mean, like, prime example being like Mario 64. That game is just all movement based.
I bet speedrunning for Super Mario Odyssey must be a lot of fun.
I've seen some people that like to do it, and it
again, that's
like one of the most fun ones.
Yeah, but once again, that's one of those games that has a ton of cutscenes.
It does have some annoying chunks of waiting, but yeah, it's really cool to see some people do it, because like, it honestly looks like one of the most accessible games to speedrun, to like get into, from what I've seen. Because like, it's just kind of learning a couple little tricks, but I mean, other than that, all the basic, movement tech you learn just playing the game normally.
Right.
It's just a matter of like, oh, you learn that if you do the roll, that's, you just always want to try to be rolling or whatever. And if you're just constantly shaking that, you move super fast. And there's some like tricks of like rolling and like hitting your cap and turning sideways makes you fall and kind of like cover more ground falling. There's like a bunch of little tricks that really don't seem too crazy to pull off, that you can really like save time with.
How many penguins can we get in an elevator?
But down, you're in the wrong floor.
Oh, dang it.
You were just sitting there while the timer was dropping.
If you guys had to choose a game to speedrun, what would it be?
I've always wondered that. Because there's kind of some different like routes. The way I see it, there's two kinds of speedruns. There's the kinds of games that are like exactly 100% the same every single time, and then there's the games that are, it's always like it's up in the air. I guess the two to highlight those two categories would be like your Mario 64. It's always perfectly exactly the same. And then the other end being like Minecraft or something. I feel like something like Minecraft would be more fun to speedrun, in my opinion, because it would be different every time. I don't think I'm the type of person who'd want to learn.
I felt like I was speedrunning whenever I was getting all of the emblems or whatever they're called in Sonic Adventure 1. Like, you get to play those levels perfectly, and I basically did.
Yeah.
And I got high on the leaderboards and all of those, so I don't know, Sonic Adventure seems like a fun one. If you were just to play through all the levels, not the single player kind of, like the campaign or whatever you want to call it. Nick, do you have one? Oh, were you gonna say something, Mitchell, about that?
I was just gonna say, in terms of strategy, I don't think you ever want to wait for a penguin that's walking.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just like normal elevator.
Yeah, Nick, you have if you had to speedrun a game, is there any ones that you think you'd want to run?
Let's see.
You could go crazy and do F-Zero GX.
That would be a long run, a long play.
Oh yeah, have you seen the strategies that you have to do in that one? They're pretty
insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Will is really good at F-Zero GX. He would say that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not a racing game.
It'd be fun.
A lot of people like to speedrun, you know, like Super Monkey Ball and stuff. But you don't even play regular Super Monkey Ball, so I don't know.
Nah, Monkey Ball is fun to watch.
It is like that's one of those like just hardcore memory, like muscle memory games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could ever do one of those. It's like
a random run type game. Not very many games are pure random, but
so like you were saying, like how Mitchell said, like Minecraft or something.
Yeah,
Minecraft would be a fun one. You know what would probably be a pretty fun one? I think it would be a good mix of kind of random, but also sort of learning the skill and the tricks. Would be something like Cluster Truck.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Neon White, and that game is super fun to run through the levels super fast. So that's another one. That's another one on my list. Put it right next to Sonic Adventure.
Just any kind of game that already like you just run fast to begin with, like where it feels like you're speedrunning whenever you're just playing the game normally. Seems like it would be a fun speedrunning game. You want to take that guy up top? You're losing it. If you lose, we haven't lost a penguin yet, right? So do you just lose if someone doesn't get to their floor?
I think so.
They can't wait their turn.
Yeah, we got a lot of them down there. Let's pick those suckers up.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh yeah, it seemed like it jumped.
Disconnect. Oh, you're gonna lose one.
Oh. Get up there, get up there.
Oh, okay, we're good.
That was close.
Wow.
I like took my hand off the crank there and like.
Oh, did it like spin it weird or something?
No, I was like, I thought for sure I was gonna get a game over, so I took my hand off the crank and I just sat there for a second. Okay, we're really close to getting.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. We're really close to 75.
Down.
There's a lot of people on that third one.
They enter so slowly.
Oh no. Oh please.
Are you really gonna end this 1 point away?
Oh, come on. Okay, one more try. Let's try again. The hotel. I imagine the other ones will be like different themes, right? Like maybe a castle
probably
or something.
Visually different. Maybe they have different like animals, or maybe there's some different, maybe different layouts.
Multiple elevators, perhaps.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, before that's what was my guess of the progression of this game, as opposed to just the more levels. I was wondering if they'd add like more elevators, or maybe there's like certain rules where there'll be like a character standing by like a door and you can't let them off on like a certain floor if there's like a certain character there or something.
Or
if there's a sea lion on that floor, exactly. You can't put an elevator.
Right.
You can't let some penguins out.
I wish they would go a little bit faster.
Ooh, you know what? If I did play like a long, just memory kind of game, I don't even know if memory is the right word for it. It seems like a game like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts would be kind of a fun one to speedrun. Because it's just like, I'm curious the way you'd speedrun that game.
There's people who do speedrun that.
I'm sure there are.
I feel like I've seen a clip of somebody speedrunning.
Because like, I wonder if there's like an optimal strategy of like a handful of specific vehicles that you make that you use across challenges, or you like don't really spend any time creating vehicles and it's just like modifying the in challenge vehicles in like really crazy and fast ways.
From what I've seen, that's what it seems like is the better way to do it.
It's probably you make like 2 or 3 general vehicles that are good at things. And then yeah, it's just like the modifying from that forward. So, yeah, I've played through that game enough times. And what I do like is that
what? There's no penguins. There's no penguins.
That's not fair. I do like in that game how you can look at the replays of the other people who like get like the best in the leaderboards. And it was always cool to see those, like, because it doesn't count any time that you're like editing a vehicle as time for the challenge. So you'll have like people, you can like watch a video of somebody like editing this vehicle into some weird custom way to like optimize their route. And I always thought that was really cool.
Yeah. That last time, that was totally not my fault that I lost.
Yeah.
The game was like not giving me any penguins. It literally did not give me penguins. I wonder,
bad RNP.
Mitchell, have you been paying attention to the score? Do you get more points if you drop off multiple people like in one go?
I haven't been watching that specifically.
I wonder if that
might be worth it. Might be worth.
Like here's
checking.
2. Here's 2. They're both going to the same. Okay, just 1 point each. No penguins.
Keeping it simple.
No penguins. I need some penguins. Lost like 8 seconds there because of the lack of penguins.
Yeah, this game is a cruel mistress sometimes.
It's dire.
Alright.
Man, why do we have to work in this hotel of penguins? They're so slow. They're waddling along.
Penguins are going. They're just taking their time. You think they wait so patiently at the door, you think they wouldn't be so impatient when it comes to letting them out. Maybe they're all just like claustrophobic or something.
I mean, do you want to go on an elevator that's just moving up and down?
I personally am not a fan of that sort of situation. Ooh, let them out. Is it kind of tricky to line up with the floors?
It is. Yep. It's very like if you touch the crank at all whenever you're trying to stop, then it thinks like you're moving again, you know?
Yeah. Don't wait for that guy. You need to just not wait for any if possible.
So it seems like the penguins wait further away on the bottom floor. Have you noticed that? The door is kind of bigger.
Not that I've noticed.
So it feels like if there's a lot of penguins, maybe don't go for the bottom floor.
I mean, that'll also give you the most penguins then, right?
I suppose. We're running out of time again.
Up. Why did you go that way?
Oh, dang. Should I try one more time?
I mean,
I really want to see what this other level is.
I guess. I just don't understand why you went the opposite direction when you had like 2 seconds left.
I need Nick's help.
Get good.
Thanks, Nick.
There you go. That's all the advice you need.
At least the music is pleasant.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxing. As long as you've been getting like, some good penguin generation.
PNG.
Keeping you busy. Yeah.
So that's what PNG stands for, I see. Penguins are doing okay. I'm trying to think, what are some
Yeah.
other games that would be fun to speedrun since we talked so much about speedrunning? Nick, you really don't have any that like you would want to do?
I don't really know
Like
of
if
any
you were
games that I can
forced,
play in a sitting.
if you were forced to speedrun, like you had to speedrun a game, what would it be?
You said you don't know any that you can do in one sitting. I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
like half of speedruns are ones you're not supposed to do in one sitting. I mean, I guess that's pretty much the speedrunning as a whole. It's not stuff
Let's
you're supposed
see.
to do in one sitting. Plus, I mean, I guess it's also just one of those things where if you don't know how long a speedrun takes, it can be kind of hard to judge. Because, I mean, there's some games that are, you know, like 10-hour long games, but it only takes like 10 minutes to do a speedrun. If you know all the right tricks and skips and stuff. You
Yeah,
go
I
up
guess
top.
a glitch full run, full of skips and whatever.
Yeah.
Nick
Trying to
is
think of a
going to
story-driven game.
speedrun Steins Gate. It's gonna hold down the skip button.
I say visual,
Yes,
yeah, visual novels
novel.
seem like the most like counterproductive game to speedrun. Since you holding down the skip button is just skipping that
That game
any
actually might just be 10 hours.
any valuable gameplay.
No,
It
that
would
game.
still be
If
like a
you
10-hour plus long game, I think.
if you just skip everything in that game, it only takes like 40 minutes or so.
That's still
I
pretty
know
long.
that's still long, but like you're literally just press a skip button. It does it itself.
That's the gameplay equivalent to like rewinding a VHS tape.
Not much
Like-
gameplay going on.
You're just watching it go by really fast and you're not really paying attention. You're just kind of hoping it goes. All right. See, we're getting a little bear on some penguins. It's gonna be a heavy ride. We make sure you want to get that one that's needs to go up. Yeah. It seems like it could be a dangerous game to let on too many.
Yeah. Okay, I got this. You guys keep talking about whatever. I'm gonna...
Yeah, I know. It's just like every once in a while I just get entranced by making sure the penguins get going where they need to go.
Don't we all?
Let's see here. I'm trying to think what other fun speedrunning games. There's some of them that just have like really cool tricks, and there's some of them that are just like the speedruns are so broken that it's like I don't even understand why people want to speedrun them. Like Legend of Zelda, like Ocarina of Time, like that speedrun is so busted now that like
It just has to do with like involving corrupting the game's memory.
yeah. So it's like there's no game, I guess. Those are the kind of speedruns I think are the coolest. Are the ones where you're like
Playing
you're
the
just
game.
like a master. Yeah, you're a master of the game itself.
But speaking of master of games, I'm not a master of this game. I need to keep playing. I can't believe we were one score away from that. Getting this unlocked, but oh well. That is Flipper Lifter.
That
Thanks.
is Fibby Dibby.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks Mitchell and Nick for joining me for this one, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.